Alright, welcome to another video, guys. I know it's been a while, but to be honest, the weather here has been absolute shit. So, today I want to show you how to convert a 5070 government to 12.7 by 44 or 42 or 12.17 by 42 or 44. Basically the European 50 used in the rolling block rifles. So it's really simple. I've seen a few different videos of it. Gun Geek's got a couple. He talked about using a couple different types of brass. I actually got in contact with him, and I was able to meet up with him and try one of his 5070 cases in my rifle, and my chamber is just right. Chambers them nicely, but I got to turn the rim down a little bit. So this is one that's been done, and this is one that hasn't. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's not much of a difference. I got one chalked up in the lathe here, and this is just a cheap lathe. This one I bought off eBay. I believe Princess Auto here in Canada has them, and Harbor Freight in the States has them. I'm sure European countries have something similar. All I'm using is a regular file, and somewhere I got a little sanding block. Seem to have lost. There it is. Just a regular Dollarama. Not even necessary. You can use sandpaper. You can just leave them. I like to have a nice pretty finish, so I have this. So I'll start her up. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm going to use the file first. I got it set on a speed that works for me. I'm just going to make 10 rubs at the speed that I found be the best, and I'll show you how to put it in there after I do this one. We'll get the next one in, and I'll show you the little trick for that. So here we go. Start her up. 10 rubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now when you do the first few, you're going to want to stop and measure every now and then. See, that one there is just thousandths or so much. So I'm going to give another little short rub on it, and then sand it. Plenty. It probably would have fit just the way it was. And I just hold that on there. All I'm doing is taking the sharp edges off of it. And I don't think it's necessary, but if you wanted to, you could just carefully get a little rub on the edges to round them off. Or you could take a cutter and do the same thing. Like I say, I find just the regular sanding block, that's fine. It's a single shot, so you don't have to be too particular about it. If it was a lever action, maybe you want to be a little more pickier, but I'm sure that one's going to fit fine. It's nice and smooth, no sharp edges. Drop that in the box. So what I've got here, I just got a 3/8 drill bit chucked in the lathe backwards, and this is just a wood lathe. Anything that'll fit inside of the case will work. I just happen not to have anything. I usually have some rod or something. I didn't want to cut off a bolt. I just chucked a drill bit in there. Now, I think this is called a live center. I'm not too apt up on the lathe business, but this little thing rotates. It's on a bearing. So get this lined up. This goes in the primer pocket and keeps it centered. But the head on these are quite shallow. I got the only problem I got is the tip here hits this and it just spins. So what I've got is this little bolt. Not sure what size it is, but I drop that inside the case. Make sure it's flat. And that just puts a little little bit of a gap in there so the lathe doesn't bottom out on the drill bit or whatever you happen to be in there, and holds it tight. Tighten it up, don't have to go too overboard. Now it's probably not going to be perfectly centered, but like I say, you don't have to be that accurate with it. So we'll do another one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab my calibers, which I have preset. Not quite. Those were kind of shorter strokes. Oh, still not quite there. There. A couple thousandths smaller than the calibers, that's fine. Stick my sanding block on there. And we're done. Hey guys, here's my 12.7. Just show you the two cartridges. So here's one that I just did. Goes in fine. Hammer moves forward. Ejects nicely. That focus. Maybe. No. Anyway, I was just going to show you the little scratches where it fits tight. So this is unaltered 5070. It's not closing all the way. Hammer won't move forward. Alright guys, thanks for watching.